to say, okay, actually what I have to say is important. I do have a message in my voice that is worth listening to.
And how old were you then?
I was 16.
Right.
Yeah. So I went back to school, I went back home, I just had all this confidence and I was a renewed person. So that really was a turning point in my life to say, I found my voice. I found that, you know, what I have to say, either through my dreams, my goals, my visions, is important. And people express their voices differently. If we look at Mother Teresa, for example, her voice spoke of kindness. Martin Luther King, his voice spoke about his dreams. Nelson Mandela speaks about forgiveness. We all have a message in our voice.
So as successful people, is there something that they do that people who are not successful don't do? Is there something that they...
Of course.
Isaac, what is it?
One, they work harder. For a start.
They work harder.
Definitely. They work towards their goal. I mean, if you want to be successful, like I said, you have to be prepared to sacrifice the person that you was. And a lot of people define success by money, but there's a difference between success and a business.
Right. Okay, do you know what? Let's go for a break and we'll be right back to talk about this work harder because I want to say something about it. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Discussing the African film industry is my favorite topic because you know what, I'm a huge supporter of the African film industry. And
we have a limited time. Let's do this 2 weeks from now. Let's do this 2 weeks from now. I haven't changed my name and roots. On the day I do, you will be the first to know. There is so much cry in other venues, but then again, we can't go back to it because of our time.
In your eyes, I see the stars in your eyes, I see the colors of the rainbow in your eyes.
It's time for Ben News. We're bringing you the latest news from right across the globe. We're bringing you the latest news from the UK and Africa.
We feature local events, as well as programs from around the world. Popular imports include Video Alley and Tinseltown.
I said if we never get a chance to be together.
Ben Television is the first channel to introduce interactive programs within the ethnic and multicultural channels in the United Kingdom. Television's coverage ranges all over Great Britain and Ireland, reaching more than 7 million homes on the popular Sky satellite platform. The channel also reaches out to Western Europe and Northern Africa, collectively reaching more than 30 million satellite-accessible homes.
Welcome back. We are talking about an amazing book about success. Do you want to be successful? Do you want to know how to be successful? Then this is the book to get hold of. Success Gravity, 7 Keys to Unlock Your Dream Lifestyle. And that beautiful lady on the cover is right here on the panel, Epi Mabika. Epi is a motivational speaker. She is a lifestyle coach and entrepreneur. I'm sure a serial entrepreneur, and she'll let you know how to become successful. Epi, welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
And of course, my usual young culprit, Isaac, is also here. Now, Isaac, before the break, you said something about working hard. You know, I asked that, you know, what do successful people do that unsuccessful people don't do? And one of the things that you mentioned is the successful people work harder.
Yes.
But sometimes you get people telling you that you work too hard. Is there any crime in working too hard? I want to ask you guys, because I do get that quite a lot. People telling me I work too hard, but I'm thinking, this is what I know. I started managing my mom's business from the age of 14. I was made a manager. You know, I was bringing the customers in.
Yes.
You know, I knew how to grab them in and let them stay because she had a hair salon and a boutique back in Kenya. And, you know, I helped her quite a lot until the age of 19 when I left. Actually, unfortunately, it collapsed, you see? So I've always known hard work. You know, working hard. I don't know when people say you need to slow down. I don't understand it. Can you explain to me?
Yes. Working hard.
Yes.
Is a saying.
Working harder.
Harder.
Because you said successful people work harder.
Yes, they do. And to go into more detail, for instance, to work harder is to strive for more. Now, somebody may want to be successful and they say, well, I want to be a movie star, okay? Which is generally what the young children of today are saying they want to be, for instance, in the entertainment industry. Now, you want to be in the entertainment industry, how hard are you working in the sense of, are you playing roles at home by yourself? Okay, but then there's somebody else who's working twice as harder who is doing that at 6 a.m. in the morning or at 5 a.m. in the morning. They're going out to get more roles to play for other dramas. Are you doing that? Are you making the necessary connections with other people in your field? Do you know the young director in your field? Do you know who is sponsoring a new film and is looking for somebody in your particular age category or look or gender? How hard are you really working? Someone could just be sitting there saying, well, I was in my friend's music video last year and they're saying they want to be since last year, what have you done? And they'll be like, well, I'm waiting. You can't wait.
Right, okay.
You cannot wait. You have to go and get it.
Successful people go, and they work harder. Epi, what would you like to say about that?
I would like to say successful people they manage their time well.
Right.
So it's not necessarily about working hard, but it's about working smart.
Right.
If you have the right people in place to help you achieve what it is that you want, whatever goal that you want, you sit down, write down your goals, make them clear, get the right resources. If you're short of resources, make sure that you get someone that has, get the right team around you. That's working smart, and you delegate. So manage your time wisely, you can manage your stress, and you don't need to work as hard, but I'll just say, to work smart.
Work smart. So you're against working harder?
Yeah, I'm really against the notion because it's attached with the negative. It's like
what negative? Who's
work,
negative? Whose negative is it? Is it the negative of the person working hard, or the person feeling sorry for the person working hard?
It probably is the second one. The
person feeling sorry
for. Because
but why would
you're at it? If you've got a vision that's so strong, you won't see yourself as though you're working hard.
But why would somebody feel sorry for you if that's your notion? If you want to work hard, why would somebody feel sorry for you?
I think work hard is a term that everybody misconstrues.
Yeah.
Right. They think you're not sleeping. They think you're just working, going
on
and on
like
and
you have
on
no
and on.
life. You need to get a life because you're working too
Right.
hard.
Okay. We have Anthony on the line. Anthony, hi. Welcome to the show. Hello.
I'm actually listening to what you guys are saying.
Right.
It's a bit difficult here in the UK.
Right.
It's a bit, but it's always right to say the truth. You live in a welfare society, right?
Right.
It's a big issue here. It is a big issue for people to get their butts from their bed and go out there and know what they need to do in order to be successful.
Right.
You can write the whole book in the whole world. It is a bit difficult. So in other words, if you want to test somebody that wants to be successful, send the person to the U.S. If they manage to stay there for like 1 month or 2 months without running back here, then you know that the person can. Because over there, nobody's ready to give you any welfare. You just have to keep hustling. You have so much opportunities out there. But here in the UK, it is a big problem. It is indeed a big problem because of the welfare state. People get gyros. They don't understand that, you need to actually get your butts out and do something to change your life. You stay at home every week. They give you benefits. So, that slows you down. We are from Africa. We are not used to, handouts. You need to go out. You just said, you helped your mom with her business.
Yes.
That business sustained until you left it.
Yes.
That is us. But when we come to this country and we start collecting this gyro, we become lazy.
We become lazy.
It's a bit difficult. So you can write the whole book in this whole world. If you want to sell your book, my dear lady, you can go to the U.S. You can begin to get some speaking, speaking tours, and put your book in the necessary places, and they'll buy your book.
Right. So do you say that in the UK it's difficult because you kept saying something like it's difficult?
You can bring every sort of international speakers in the UK, because that's part of what I do. You talk to them from now till next year. People find it difficult to talk in this country.
Right.
If you tell people to go out there, okay, I've got to throw you in the crowd. I want you to start talking to people.
Okay.
It is difficult.
Isaac wants to say something. Isaac, what did you want to say?
Anthony, good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I just wanted to say to you, there's a quote, right, from a famous person. His name is Jay-Z. He said, difficult takes a day and impossible takes a week. And in regards to what you're saying, why should we go to the US? If it is difficult here, let us become successful here and make those changes. Why do we need to depend on the US to become successful?
I didn't say you have to go there to depend on them. I said if I am training somebody, if I bring like about 10 people to train them, right? My training strategy is to make sure that I'm not wasting time on you. I'm not going to waste time on somebody that's not ready to do the necessary things to be able to be successful.
Right.
So I just gave an instance. I didn't say that you must. I didn't say you must. Mm-hmm. When you bring 20 people here, you can still get maybe 2 or 3 people out of that 20 that you can work with and change their lives. But what I'm trying to say in generality is that this society is not structured the way that you need to know what you need to do to be able to be successful as a consequence of the benefit system that makes you lazy, that makes you not go out there to do the things that you need to do to be able to be successful. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Then we must change it.
We must change
it. We can't dwell on, if there's people that here that are accepting benefits, then we need to show them not to depend on that, not say, well, there's no structure here.
Isaac, that's what Anthony's saying, that, part of what he does is he brings motivational speakers. He wants to bring these people together to come and listen and know how to be successful. And of course, Epi has written a book as well, How to Be Successful. But he's saying that there's a struggle in this country to just get people to just listen, that this is the way to be successful. I think if I'm right on what he's saying. But thank you very much for your contribution there, Anthony. We really do appreciate. Mm-hmm. Now, coming back to the book, I saw something that caught my eyes. Avatar, choose your reality. Mm-hmm. How do you choose your reality when you're on your path to success or trying to gain success? Mm-hmm. How do you choose your reality? And of course, Anthony, the caller there, said, some people's reality in this country to be successful is to go and get the door, the benefit, and it works. It feeds their families. They some of them buy cars out of it. They buy houses out of it, and they're successful. Mm-hmm. That's their reality. So how do you choose your reality?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I just wanted to make a comment on what Anthony was saying.
Yes.
I have a bit of a disagreement in terms of blaming the culture and blaming the fact that there's benefits, there's whatnot.
Definitely.
You agree with the benefit system?
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
I say to not blame. Not
blame
to blame
that culture.
Yeah, not to blame it.
But it is a culture. It is a culture, isn't it?
It's a culture, but at the same time, you have a choice. That's the thing. You have a choice of whether to go down the benefit route, or if you want to work hard or smart, you can do.
Do you think there's a choice? Do you think if we had this choice in Africa, there would be children in the streets, eating out of bins, or people just sitting down, they have no jobs? If they had the benefit system, of course they would go for it.
They would go for it. But here we're talking about success that makes you significant.
Right.
It's a kind of success that is long lasting. It's not a one-time wonder. It's not just you getting a deal done and then 2 years you're okay and then it goes down. We're talking about long lasting success. Mm-hmm. But I want to hammer in on the point that you can't play the blame game and be successful. If
You
you're
can't
always-
blame
take-
anyone.
Yeah,
No.
take the first step of success.
You
for
can't blame
people.
your dad for not paying your school fees.
No.
You can't. Yeah, take responsibility, personal responsibility to say, hang on a minute, this is my life. What resources do I have? What are my talents? What are my things that I'm good at that people have said I'm good at? What can I use that to make myself successful? So take personal responsibility of your life. Stop blaming your parents or blaming your teachers, even if they told you you'll amount to nothing. So take that responsibility, sit down, see what it is that you want to do in life, write it down, do what it takes to get there. You can actually create your avatar and live out that avatar. I say that from my experience. When I was 10 years old, I was involved in a swimming pool accident. I was playing in an empty pool, and I fell and broke my tooth. So from there, I started
Which tooth,
going...
front or back?
It's the front, but you can't tell because it's been done
me and you
really
have a history
well.
then. Me and you have
we
a
have a
history.
history in common.
That's one for another panel then.
Yes. So I started visiting the dentist quite a lot. From
Right.
there. I was only 10 years old. You know, they treated me very well. I didn't have pain just as well. They treated me like a princess. And I said, you know what, one day I want to be able to provide pain-free dentistry to someone. So that became an avatar, an obsession
For
of
you,
mine.
yeah.
I got pictures of dentists all over my house, and you know, I was just constantly doing everything I did. My A-level subjects were science subjects towards my dream, which was
To become a
my
dentist.
avatar. Yeah. So dental hygienist. So eventually I did what it took for me to get there, and today I am a dental hygienist. So it is
Wow.
possible. I mean,
You
the
can
path
create
wasn't
your
smooth.
reality.
Yeah, the path wasn't smooth. You know, anyone can come and say, okay, your teacher told you that you're not good at sciences. I could have stopped at that. Someone could have come and said, you know, you don't have enough money to go to university. I could have stopped at that. But then it's against all odds. You need to press in and take responsibility and say, this is what I want. Go after it and do it. And you can actually create that reality of yours.
Yeah, coming back to creating reality, Isaac, this, you know, in the entertainment industry, there's a lot of young people, you know, that, you know, they want to be rappers, they want to be in the music industry. And some of them go in the music industry against their parents' wishes. I mean, I run a film studio. I've had, you know, artists that they shoot their music video, their phone rings, and they're like, "Shh, keep quiet, everyone, that's my mom. She doesn't know that I'm filming a music video." I'm like, are you for real? You know, do you think that somebody is sabotaging these young people's reality, the avatar?
Yes, I mean, I wouldn't say sabotage. I would say it's more fear. I mean, it's fear.
I mean, who's got the fear, the parent or
the parents?
the
Because
child?
the parents are putting their fears on their children not becoming what they believe because they didn't amount to anything.
Is it because they have a different definition of success?
One, yes, but also just fear that can my child actually get there? Is it possible? Because, you know, we've all been here as human beings and people for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So if it's never happened before in your family, it's hard for someone, because that's the chain.
Yeah.
So then
So
why?
it starts with the family.
Yeah,
If it
so
didn't
then-
happen in your family.
So why would it happen to you? Why are you going to be chosen? Why are you? And you know, your mum or your dad looks at you as their child, and they say,
Yeah.
but I know
This
you.
little one.
Yes.
How can you amount to that person there that's on television?
Yeah.
So it's a
To
bit.
Jay-Z.
Yeah. How can you be a Jay-Z? Your room's dirty.
Yeah,
You know, my mum says that to me all the time when I was younger. Your room's dirty. How are you going to become a video director? You know, but it's true. It's a mindset. So sometimes parents fear because they don't want you also because they love you. Your parents.
Did you go against what she said sometimes? And did you sometimes think,
Yeah.
oh, she needs to keep quiet? Did you think that sometimes?
Yeah, no. I mean, she was there for me because my mum has been there for me. I mean, it's just.
She's watching, so Isaac won't say
gonna say
anything
the right
against mom.
No. But I mean, it's just mum, dad, everybody. They just fear. You know, my neighbor. Funny enough, my neighbor said, "You want to become a video director? You've got 1 in a million chances of doing it." And he said it to me as if it wasn't possible.
Like you will never do it.
But I'm now a video director. I may not have £1 million, but I've become a director and I've shot many videos even at
And
your
you're
studio.
waiting to direct Rihanna's video.
There you go.
Anyway, we have Mike online. Mike, hi, welcome to the show.
How are you?
We're good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to air my view, but you know, you guys were talking about benefits.
Right.
You know, see, when you're talking about success, it has nothing to do with benefits. And one thing we should all understand is that, like, all fingers are not equal. Everybody don't necessarily have to be successful.
Right.
People, benefit is designed for certain people, and some people are there to succeed, you know. And no matter effort you put on some people, there is nothing, even if people have to read, some people have to read that book million times. If they are not going to be successful, they will never be successful.
Really? Okay.
When we talk about success, let's leave benefit out of it, because benefit is designed for people, benefit is designed for. All right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much for your contribution, Mike. That's very interesting what Mike said, that some people can read this book 1,000 times or whatever, but they will never, ever get it. Is that right, Epi?
I tend to agree, but I think there's a very important key on attitude, which is a change in mindset. And I hear Isaac was talking about that as well. Your mindset has to shift. You have to, your mindset. If you have the wrong mindset, you cannot get success. If your attitude is wrong, and attitude is behavior as well, is how you behave. Obviously, in a job interview, if someone has a better attitude than the other, they tend to take the one that behaves better. So attitude is very much key in someone finding success.
I also think it's also life, like you said, life changing. I mean, for somebody might read this once and get it. Someone may read it 1,000 times, but it's also your life experience. You may lose somebody in your family, and then that may trigger. Success is always determined by something that's triggered you.
That defining moment.
That defining moment. For instance, Will Smith, he lost all the taxes, but he didn't give up. You know, so for everybody, it could be you've lost somebody, or you can't see somebody, or someone has gone away, or you've stopped speaking to somebody, and that generally can push you in the right direction. It could be a life-changing moment.
Right. Interesting, and it could be your life-changing moment as well if you're watching, because the book Success Gravity, 7 Keys to Unlock Your Dream Lifestyle is the book to read currently. And of course, I'm going to ask Epi to let us know where we can get this book, where we can buy it, whether it's hard copy or digital. Where can we buy it? If you can tell the viewers, please.
Yes. The book is available on my website, which is www.successgravity.com. You can get it on Amazon as well, as a digital downloadable copy or a physical book. If you would like an autographed copy, you could also write us at info@successgravity.com. And we are currently working on the audio version of the book as well.
Oh, wow.
Because we wanted to cover all, want to cover everyone. People that are learners, audio learners, want to learn on the go. Those that want digital copies, maybe they don't want to be carrying a bunch of books around. We've covered that. The kinesthetic learner who wants to be interactive, write down things in the book, and download. I've got a lot of action plans that people can actually download. The Wheel of Life for Goals. You're a kinesthetic learner, so we've covered that as well. So physical, audio, ebook.
And what would you like people to get out from this book? Somebody who's watching now and wants to buy it. What would you like them to get out from reading the book?
Well, it's just to know that you can be, you can do, and you can have anything that you desire in life. It's up to you. You don't serve anyone by playing small. Think big, dream big, do big.
Wow,
yeah,
I like that.
You do a disservice to people by playing small and thinking that, I can't do this, I can't do that. I mean, Henry Ford said the man who thinks he can and the one who thinks he can't are both correct.
Yes.
So it's really, the onus is on you. Are you going to go for success, or are you going to settle for, benefits and say, I'm a benefits person? Are you going to take responsibility of your life and really do what you were created here to do?
That's very interesting. Epi, do you have the book launch, a date for the book launch, or has it already?
Well, yes, we actually have a book launch, but we're starting it in Zimbabwe. It's on the 20th of...
why Zimbabwe?
Yes.
You don't expect us all to board the plane to come and say hello to Mugabe.
I actually do want you all to come through.
Epi will sort that out for us.
I will be having a launch in London early next year, but the main launch for now, I believe... Charity begins at home. Things begin at home. I'm well connected with my
Mugabe told you, come and launch this book here or else.
I'd love to definitely do it at